You know, there's something I hear from so many people over 70. Something that can really put a damper on enjoying life the way you deserve to. It's that nagging, sometimes even sharp, joint pain that creeps in when you're just trying to go about your day. Maybe it's your knees when you stand up from your favorite chair. Maybe it's your shoulders when you reach for something in the cupboard. Or maybe it's your hips making every step feel like a chore. And here's what breaks my heart. So many people just accept it. They think, well, I'm getting older. This is just how it's going to be. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? What if I told you that you could move with more ease, less stiffness, and yes, even no pain, without relying on pills or expensive treatments? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. 5 simple, natural ways to ease joint pain, starting right now. These aren't gimmicks or quick fixes that fade after a day. These are real, practical habits that can help your joints feel better almost immediately. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment or a doctor's prescription, just a willingness to try something new. So let's start with the very first tip. And this one is so easy, you might wonder why you haven't been doing it all along. Move more, not less now. I know what you might be thinking. If my joints hurt, shouldn't I rest them? It's a common belief. But here's the truth. Your joints thrive on movement. Think of them like a door hinge. If that hinge sits untouched for years, it gets stiff, rusty, and hard to move. But if you open and close it regularly, it stays smooth and functional. Your joints work the same way. The more you move them, gently and consistently, the more lubrication they produce to keep them pain-free. Now, I'm not saying you should go run a marathon or lift heavy weights. Simple movements are all you need. Try this. Every hour, take just 2 minutes to gently stretch or walk around the house. Roll your shoulders, flex your ankles, or do slow knee lifts while sitting in your chair. These tiny movements add up, keeping stiffness at bay and helping your joints stay flexible. And here's the best part. You'll likely feel the difference today. Hydrate, like it's your job. Now, let's talk about something most of us don't think about when it comes to joint pain. Water. Yes, good old H2O. Your joints are cushioned by something called synovial fluid. And guess what it's mostly made of? Water. When you're dehydrated, that fluid gets thicker, less effective, and your joints don't move as smoothly. So, how much water should you drink? A good rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces. If you weigh 160 pounds, aim for 80 ounces of water a day. And no, coffee and tea don't count. They can actually dehydrate you more. If drinking plain water feels like a chore, try adding a slice of lemon, cucumber, or even a splash of fruit juice to make it more enjoyable. Keep a glass or bottle nearby and take small sips throughout the day. Within just a day or two, you might notice your joints feel a little looser, a little less achy. The power of warmth. Now, here's a tip that feels like a hug for your joints. Heat. Whether it's a warm bath, a heating pad, or even just running warm water over your hands in the sink, heat can work wonders for stiff, sore joints. Why? Because warmth increases blood flow to the area, relaxes tight muscles, and helps ease that stiff feeling. Try this. In the morning, before you even get out of bed, place a warm, not hot heating pad on your knees or shoulders for just 5 minutes. Or, if you prefer, soak in a warm bath with Epsom salts for 15 minutes in the evening. You'll be amazed at how much easier it feels to move afterward. And the best part? It's instant relief. No waiting for pills to kick in. Now, these first 3 tips are just the beginning. They're simple, yes, but sometimes the simplest changes make the biggest difference. And the best part? You can start right now. Try 1 or all 3 today and see how your joints feel in just a few hours. But we're not done yet. There are 2 more powerful natural ways to keep joint pain at bay. Methods that go even deeper to help you move with ease. So let's keep going. You know, sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference, especially when it comes to our joints. And if you already tried moving a little more, drinking more water, or using warmth to soothe those achy spots, you might be feeling a bit better already. But we're just getting started. Because here's the thing, joint pain isn't just about the joints themselves. It's about the muscles around them, the way we hold our bodies, even the foods we eat. So let's dive into the next 2 tips, and these might surprise you. Strengthen the support system. Imagine your joints are like the hinges on a gate. If the gate itself is weak or sagging, those hinges are going to take all the pressure, right? Well, your body works the same way. If the muscles around your knees, hips, or shoulders are weak, your joints end up doing all the work. And that's when pain sets in. But here's the good news. You don't need to lift weights or do intense workouts to strengthen those muscles. Simple, gentle exercises can make a world of difference. Try this. If your knees bother you, sit in a sturdy chair and slowly straighten one leg at a time, holding it for a few seconds before lowering it back down. Do this 10 times per leg, twice a day. It's so easy, you can do it while watching TV. For your shoulders, try wall angels. Stand with your back against a wall and slowly slide your arms up and down, like making a snow angel. These tiny movements build strength where it counts, taking the load off your joints. And here's the best part. You might feel less pain immediately because stronger muscles mean your joints aren't working as hard. Eat for your joints. Now, this one's a game changer. Did you know that some foods can actually increase joint pain while others help reduce it? It's true. Inflammation, that hidden swelling inside your body, can make joints feel stiff and sore. But the right foods can calm that inflammation down, almost like turning off a fire. So what should you eat more of? Think colorful. Bright fruits like cherries and berries, leafy greens, and fatty fish like salmon or sardines are packed with natural anti-inflammatory power. Even a handful of walnuts or a sprinkle of turmeric on your soup can help. On the flip side, try cutting back on sugar, white bread, and processed foods. They tend to add to inflammation. You don't have to be perfect. Just start small. Swap out one snack a day for something that loves your joints back. Within a week, you might notice you're moving a little easier. Now, these 2 tips, strengthening and eating right, work together like a dream. Stronger muscles support your joints, and the right foods keep them from getting irritated in the first place. But there's one more secret weapon to share. Something so simple, yet so powerful. It can change everything. And that's exactly where we're headed next. You know, there's something truly wonderful about realizing that our bodies are designed to feel good, no matter our age. And if you've been trying these tips as we go, you might already be noticing little changes. Maybe your knees don't crease as much when you stand up. Maybe your shoulders feel a bit looser when you reach for that top shelf. Or maybe you just feel lighter, like your body isn't working against you anymore. And that brings us to our final and perhaps most powerful tip. This one isn't just about movement or food or even your joints themselves. It's about something deeper, something that affects every part of how you feel. Breathe and unwind. Now, I don't know what you might be thinking. What does breathing have to do with my aching joints? More than you might realize. When we're stressed or tense, even if we don't realize it, our muscles tighten up like knots. And those tight muscles, they pull on our joints, making every movement harder and more painful. But here's the beautiful part. Just a few minutes of slow, deep breathing can undo that tension. It's like giving your body a signal that it's safe to relax. Try this. Sit comfortably, place one hand on your belly, and take a slow breath in through your nose, letting your belly rise like a balloon. Then exhale even slower, as if you're blowing out a candle across the room. Do this for just 3 to 5 breaths, a few times a day. You'll be amazed at how much easier it feels to move afterward, because when your muscles relax, your joints get the space they need to glide smoothly. And the best part? This works immediately. No waiting, no pills, just calm, easy movement. Putting it all together. Now, let's take a step back and look at the big picture. You've got 5 powerful tools now. Move more, because joints love gentle motion. Hydrate, because water keeps everything gliding smoothly. Use warmth to melt away stiffness like butter in the sun. Strengthen gently, so your muscles can support your joints. Breathe deeply to release tension and give your joints room to shine. And here's the thing, you don't have to do all of them perfectly. Start with one. Try it today. See how you feel. Then add another. These aren't rules. They're gifts you can give your body one small step at a time. A little encouragement. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You deserve to move without pain. You deserve to wake up feeling light, not stiff. You deserve to enjoy your favorite activities, whether it's gardening, playing with grandkids, or just taking a leisurely walk without your joints holding you back. And now, you've got the tools to make that happen. No magic pills, no complicated routines. Just simple, natural ways to let your body feel its best. So go ahead, try one of these tips today. Then come back and tell me how it went in the comments. I'd love to hear which one made the biggest difference for you. And if you found this helpful, share it with a friend who might need it too. After all, everyone deserves to move with joy, no matter their age. Here's to your health, your freedom, and a life full of easy, pain-free movement. You've got this. Now go enjoy it.